All right, welcome back to the Driveway Podcast. Apparently my voice was too quiet in the last episode, so I'm screaming this week. Welcome back. We got a mini episode today just because we got a lot going on. I got to work here and I got to leave for work in 40-ish minutes. And then the rest of the week, super busy with wedding stuff going on. Welcome back. We're excited to be back.
Don't forget they don't want to hear about the wedding.
And they don't want to hear about the wedding, so we're going to move right on past that. But that's why we got a mini
bachelor
episode.
party. They don't want to hear about the bachelor
party.
Right. 6 to 1, half dozen to the other.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh.
Did you have any topics for us today? I feel like we might just need to jump right into the questions.
Jump right into the question. You want to do questions first?
No, we'll do the HVLV.
Okay. Do you have one?
LV? Wow, no, I didn't prepare again. MV. Last week. What happened last week? Oh, yeah. The LV of last week was no donuts on Friday.
Oh, no donuts on Friday. That was the first one.
Yeah, last week was brutal for some reason. I just could not motivate myself to get up. Like, I kept texting Zach in the morning. He'd be like, I'm not getting up. And so that just basically happened every day last week except for Monday. And so on Friday, we didn't get donuts, and it was a disappointing Friday. But my MV, so least valuable donuts, LVD.
Mm-hmm.
My MV, radio silence. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely a bunch of good moments for sure. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, we'll just keep it simple. Beating Zach and NCAA.
Oh, I hate that. That's a terrible pick. Boo! That's not. All right, do you want to follow up with that at all? You know, I beat you too in NCAA 25.
Yeah, but I beat you twice. I beat you twice. 2-1. Overall series is 3-1.
It should be 2-2, and you know it should be 2-2.
I wouldn't say should be. I would say you maybe the first game was close, could have been closer. But I don't think you're gonna win that one. I think you were done. Dusted.
Personally, I want to move on. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Okay, let's move on.
I have two actually most valuables of the week.
Yeah.
Can I do the acronym again? You guess?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll definitely get one of them.
Oh, you say that every week.
Well, this one's pretty obvious. So we have an MV USA BBT.
Most valuable USA basketball team.
That's correct.
All right.
Shout out the men's and women's basketball team. I didn't watch the women's game, but shout out them. They won in gold too. But the men's basketball game against France, great basketball game.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Everyone said it was so much fun. And I didn't watch it. I was really bummed that I didn't.
Didn't you think it was on Sunday or something?
I thought it was going to be on Sunday. And then, I just totally missed it on Saturday.
It was great. I was watching it in the middle of a lake, so I was up north, and I was on a boat.
Wow. You're watching that on your phone?
Watching it on a little iPad. I was a big iPad kid over the weekend.
They gave you an iPad?
Gave me an iPad.
Here's the stranger?
Yeah.
Should we talk about that? Should we talk about the fact that Zach got invited to a family reunion?
Yeah, it was kind of fun. So one of the two was invited me to go up north over the weekend, and it was me, my friend, the tuba player, his girlfriend, and then his grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, and brother.
So you're definitely the odd man out there.
I was kind of the odd man out.
It was the 60th anniversary. It wasn't even a family reunion.
It was a grandparents' 60th anniversary.
So there was, what did you just say, 7 of you?
Mm-hmm.
All relative, family plus a girlfriend. Girlfriend's understandable.
Yeah, long-time girlfriend.
But then why is he bringing his tuba friend?
Tuba friend from college.
Who knows?
I don't know, but I was honored to get the invite. You know.
It's sweet. It's
and
cute.
Also, we say up north. It's honest, it wasn't up north.
We say, you say. Zach's got this weird thing where, he's got it's a good definition. He at least defines it, which I appreciate. I appreciate that he's got a solid definition for it. Uh-huh. But anything not in the Detroit metro area, boom, up north. And so this place was, I mean, it was like
There's more criteria than that.
It was southwest of Ann Arbor, and he called it up north.
There's more criteria than just not in Metro Detroit.
What's the other criteria?
There's a lake.
Okay, that's fair. So
There's a lake in Michigan that's at least an hour of a drive.
it's at least an hour, but also not in Detroit Metro.
Not in Detroit
Because
Metro.
what I mean, you wouldn't call all those lakes in West Bloomfield.
No, but that's not an hour drive.
That's fair. Okay, what about like Waterford? Lakes in Waterford.
Waterford's still not an hour drive.
Okay,
No,
fine.
but not in Metro Detroit is the biggest up north vibe.
Mm-hmm.
If you're driving somewhat far,
I get you. So basically, the only not up north, only other two not up north spots would be Lansing. Would you call Grand Rapids up north? I mean, it's got a giant river that runs through it.
It depends where in Grand Rapids.
Mm.
Like Grand Rapids itself is not up north, but a suburb of Grand Rapids could be considered up north.
Oh, okay. Okay. Excuse me. I'm looking at East Grand Rapids here. They've got a little lake, Reed's Lake.
That doesn't count. EGR, no.
No?
No, that's not. That's nothing. That means nothing.
So Grand Rapids and Lansing would be the only... Ann Arbor. Grand Rapids, Lansing, Ann Arbor.
Again, like I just said, suburb
Every
of Ann Arbor.
other
that
city,
would count.
Every other city in Michigan would probably be considered up north for that.
That's pretty much.
It's maybe valid. Maybe. Valid. Okay, Saginaw, I guess. Saginaw.
Leave a comment in the YouTube or Spotify, or Apple Music, wherever you're listening. What do you think up north is?
Yeah.
Where is the line?
Where
up
is the
north?
line for up north for you?
But yeah, so going back to the main reason we're talking about up north is the basketball game.
Yep.
I know everyone's giving Steph Curry his flowers, deservedly so. The last 4 minutes of the game, they were double teaming him, leaving KD and LeBron wide open, and just Steph still taking shots and still making them. But it was some of the best basketball. I was worried at the beginning because it was on paper supposed to be like the best basketball team we've ever seen, and even though we won gold, it wasn't as dominant as maybe the Dream Team was.
Yeah.
Just because the rest of the world is kind of caught up to us, I think.
Sure.
But seeing LeBron, Steph, KD, Joel Embiid, those boys in the same team, it was very special to see. I was very honored to have watched this game.
Wow, you're honored to
honored.
have watched. Mm-hmm. Oh, unbelievable.
I'm starting to enjoy the little things in life.
Okay.
And seeing that team really made me a lot more patriotic, I would say.
Wow.
I was like, that's my country right there.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good.
So
that's nice of you, Zach.
I was a big fan of that team.
Go America.
And that's probably the last time we'll ever see those three together. LeBron will play in the next 4 years.
Yeah. That's fair.
KD and Steph probably, maybe. Steph maybe not. KD might. But yeah, so that's my MV. My other MV is MVD. You could probably get this too.
You've got two MVs.
I have two MVs, yeah.
Is that cheating?
Kind of cheating, but this is our podcast, so we do what we want here.
Okay. MVD, most valuable dog.
That is correct.
Wow, you're giving Samantha.
Where is Stephanie coming from, man?
I don't know. She looked like a Stephanie.
She did look like Stephanie.
Most
valuable dog we're gonna give to Samantha the dog.
Wow.
So
what a story arc
I know.
Samantha had
I know.
on the house. Unbelievable stuff, Jeff.
So, what is it? On Tuesday of last week, I get a text from Matt Military, and he's like,
Shout out.
sorry to dox him. Then he's like, hey, do you want to watch a dog? And I was like, sure. Well, I've checked with the house, but I would love to watch a dog.
Yeah.
Some people were kind of against it. Some people were kind of for it. So it was just like, oh, do we do it? Do we not do it? I won't name names of who was pro, who was anti.
Yeah, there's only 3 people that live in this house.
So if the viewers can make up their minds if they want.
Yeah, they can fill in that information.
They shouldn't speculate too much.
Yeah.
But we ended up getting the dog for the weekend. Had her for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Which, again, is funny because we were barely home the entire weekend. I was up north. we went out Friday night. On Sunday, we had some stuff to do.
Soccer game and...
Yeah, so we didn't really give too much attention to the dog, but shout out Samantha. So Samantha is Matt's fiance, is Katie's friend, and I still am not confident on the origin of who the dog belongs to. If it's her friend's dog, if her friend's mom's dog.
Yeah, that was a little confusing. But yeah, no, Samantha ended up being a delight. Or delight might be a strong word, but she ended up being a fun twist on the weekend.
It was definitely a fun twist on the
weekend. Yeah, we got her Friday. And Zach, I don't know if he'd already had 3 beers. Zach had 3 beers, but he was instantly in love with her. He was like cuddling her and holding her and dancing with her and all this stuff. And then
it was Zachy two nooners.
Zachy 2 nooners. And then we get back Friday night, and we're getting back late, and the dog's yip-yapping, which is kind of understandable because it probably has no clue where it is. But Zach goes, and he's like, oh, I gotta go take care of her. And so Friday night, we really didn't get an intro to her. And then Saturday, I don't know where Zach was Saturday. Oh, Zach was up north. Zach left for up north. And then Ned was working. So I was at home with the dog alone. But it was just up in Zach's room. And boy, howdy did it yap. From the moment that I stepped in the door to the moment that I left for church, it was nonstop yapping. I went up there because we had already introduced ourselves Friday night. He was like, hey, what's up? My name's Johnny. She's like, oh, what's up? My name's Samantha. I was like, oh, right on. So, like, what do you do for work? And she was like, nothing. I was like, oh, fucking same. And so, anyways, I went back upstairs, and she did not remember who I was. She was like, hey, who the fuck are you? And I was like, it's me. We, like, already met last night. And she was like, nope, don't remember you. And I was like, okay, fine. So then I just left her alone. I left her yapping. I did my whole thing. And then when I got back from church, what did we do Saturday night? I think we were just hanging out. And then we brought her down, and she hung out with us, and she was straight chilling. She had, chill vibes. And that was just fine. Oh, but then the kicker was like, we were hanging out, and she was chilling, and then we left to go to Meijer to do a quick Meijer run. And then we came back, and then we had to reintroduce ourselves all over again. She was just yapping away at us, barking, giving her little snarl thing, or whatever. And it's like, bro, like, you know us here, we know you. And she did not know us. She had the shortest term memory of all time.
We should say she was a Chihuahua.
Yes, she was a
Chihuahua.
Yep,
her brain's probably the size of a walnut.
Yep.
So, to give her some kind of credit.
Some credit, sure. Give her some credit.
She knew me.
She definitely knew that.
She still barked at me, but she was like, oh, this guy's back.
Yeah. But you also, like, slept with her. And all that, so. But yeah, she was just so small and helpless, like, you really felt powerful holding her in your hand. Like, you felt like you could just crush her.
I felt like Rafiki holding Simba for the first time.
Over
that mountain.
Yeah, for real. But no, she ended up really turning us all. We all ended up really liking her by Sunday night. And so when Monday rolled around and we had to give her back, there was a bit of a hesitation. We were all like, I don't think we want to give her back.
Yeah.
But no, we actually didn't. There was an offer.
There was an offer. Yeah. So again, like, I'm not sure whose dog it really was, but I got a call from Matt and Katie saying, hey, any chance you want to keep Samantha? And honestly, I didn't know what to say. I was so thrown off by it. I should have seen it coming. Just because, again, like, it was so weird of whose dog it actually was.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I don't know. I literally did that for so long on the phone call. I felt so bad. It was right after you left too on Sunday. Like the second you left, they called me.
When did I leave on Sunday?
I think you went to go home to eat dinner. We just finished our third game of NCAA. Oh no, you had the party to go to, the barbecue.
Oh yeah, I had a barbecue on Sunday. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for sure.
But it was almost
I feel like there's always that I don't know. Like, I'm just kind of making this up, and I don't know, like, where I got this in my head. Maybe it's just, like, movies and TV, or I mean, Zach's even a perfect example of it, but I don't know. Again, like, I don't know where I'm making this stuff from, but I swear, like, I had this thought or this subconscious feeling on Friday when we first got her, like, what are the chances that she never gets picked up? Like, I just, like, there was a weird inkling. And so when Zach, like, said that on Sunday night when I came back, I was like, oh my God, we're definitely getting stuck with this stuff. But no, then no, coming and grab her. But anyways, yeah, Zach's Chihuahua was a result of the same thing. Like, weren't you technically supposed to only be watching this Chihuahua for a week?
Yeah.
And then it's turned into 6 years now or something like that?
9 years now.
9 years now. Yeah.
We got in 2015.
Wow. Jeez, oh Pete. So how old does that make Rocky?
9, I think.
9? Wow.
Yeah. He is a bundle of joy. Rocky's so different than Samantha. Samantha would bark at nothing. Rocky barks only if he hears something.
Yeah.
And
I don't think I've ever heard Rocky bark.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't bark at people. He's scared of people.
Yeah.
Samantha doesn't care. Like, Samantha's will bark at the wall.
Yeah. Yep.
But it was fun, though, because I was kind of looking to get a dog.
Yeah.
Relatively soon.
Yeah, it was a good test run, right?
It was a good test run. I was very upset when Samantha left, though. I think I was telling you a little bit.
Yeah.
Samantha was in the bed with me. She was in my room all day. I was like, I have another friend with me.
Yeah.
And now I'm just lonely again.
Oh.
So
sad. Sad Zach. He's crying right now.
I'm not crying. Shut up. Anyway, so we
Anyways, yeah, questions from the viewers. How many did we get?
We got 3.
Great. Wow, that's it. After everyone was so seemingly wanted to ask questions, everyone was like, where do we leave our questions?
And 2 people, or 1 person asked 2 questions.
Oh, so, yeah, and I know one of those questions.
So the first question we have is, where do I submit a fan question? That was left on our YouTube channel if you want to go check that out.
Yeah.
If you want to submit a fan question, like I said, you can leave a comment in the YouTube channel, Spotify, Apple Music, or you could just
I don't think you can comment on Spotify or Apple Music, though, can you?
You can leave I think you can.
Not on Apple Music.
Not on Apple Music?
You can't comment on Apple Music, no.
Then on Spotify you can.
Okay.
Well, there's an option too. I don't know if I put it on the past couple episodes.
Okay.
Check.
So yeah, you should turn that on.
Okay, I'll turn it on.
I mean, I'll check right now, but I swear there was no... I mean, maybe a review? Is that what you're talking about?
Nope. There are commentos.
Interesting.
You can leave a comment.
Yeah, I do not think that is a function on Apple Podcasts.
Interesting. Okay. By the way, Lainey, I don't think has still watched our podcast because it's still 3 stars on Spotify.
So if you're watching this,
give
Lainey, us 5 stars.
We would like your 5-star that you promised. We have a 5.0 rating on Spotify, and I'd like to keep that trend going. Oh yeah, rate us on Spotify if you haven't already. We're at 5 stars. I'd love to keep it up. So if you're planning on rating us 4, don't rate us. But if you are planning on rating us, give us that 5.
Yeah, give us that 5 stars. Okay,
it really help the podcast out.
Yeah, we'd really appreciate it.
So yeah, we submit a fan question, and the next question is, first of all, how dare you?
I don't know how to respond to that question.
Do you want to take this one? You want me to take this one?
I'll have you take it because I don't know how to respond to it.
Well, the thing is, like, when you really think about it, why do we do anything? Why do we get up in the morning? If we're not daring to do something every day, why even get up? Why not try? We're trying to make a difference here.
Yeah.
And that's why we get up and say what we have to say.
Yeah. That's a great answer.
So how dare I? How dare you?
How dare you?
Everything like that. And when I say how dare you, I'm not saying that in a negative connotation. I'm saying that why don't you challenge yourself more?
Ooh.
How dare yourself to do something great.
Wow.
Dare yourself to start a podcast.
Wow.
That's different from ours.
Unbelievable, Josh. That's strong, powerful words right there.
Strong, powerful words. And
yeah,
so that's what I'll have to say with that. And the last question is, realistically, what's the biggest animal you think you could take in a fight?
That's a good one. Who dropped that one?
Some rando.
Really?
No.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, I'll have to think on that. I suppose maybe we should review these comments before, kind of like the LVMV. Like we should be a little bit more ready to do this. Realistic biggest animal that I could take in a fight. Maybe like Luna.
You think you take Luna in a fight? I'd
say
also a dog.
Yeah.
I'd probably say dog too.
Yeah, right.
I turtle. I can destroy a turtle.
Oh yeah, like a Galapagos turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could fuck that up. But that's still about the size of a dog.
Yeah, probably. I'm trying to think of like sea life. Like, well, are you fighting on home turf?
Yeah, are we fighting it in the ocean? If we're fighting it in the ocean,
then
bare hands.
I might lose that battle.
Bare hand against the tuna.
If
I
we're
think
fighting,
you might be losing that battle.
if we're fighting backyard of the birdhouse,
yeah,
against like a shark, I still win that.
Oh yeah, you can win a fight against a shark out of water. Shark out of water for sure.
Yeah,
but shark in water, I don't know.
So I guess whoever asked the question, they could be a little bit more specific next time. I'm gonna say beluga whale. Then
you're gonna say beluga whale.
He's not coming after me.
Okay, but how do you kill once the beluga whale is out of water and in the backyard of the birdhouse? How are you killing it?
Well, I think I could just kind of wait it out.
Okay. All right. Yes, you could. You definitely could. But at that point, is it a fight?
Or no, I could punch it a couple times.
Okay, and then it becomes a fight.
And then it becomes a fight.
That's fair. You know what? I like the same thing. So I'm gonna one up you.
Yeah.
You can fight a blue whale.
Oh damn it! That's a good pick.
I will mess that thing up. It will stand no chance.
No chance.
Yeah. Just keep punching it. Give it some kidney shots. Just keep punching it at the kidney.
I'm gonna still go with the beluga whale. The blue whale still kind of terrifies me. I think the blue whale might ruin
like you see it, yeah, you see
house.
it in the backyard. You'd get a little scared. I'd pee yourself a little bit.
One might be a little too big for me.
One might be a little. Hey, look, it's not gonna eat you.
Not gonna eat.
It's the good thing about you. It's not gonna eat you. It doesn't want you.
It does not want me.
No. Definitely doesn't want.
But shout out whales, man. Whales are cool.
Charter whales.
We don't want to actually fight you. It's just for the purpose of this.
For my own enjoyment, what if we here I'll alter the question.
Okay.
And I'll ask you, what is the biggest land animal, breathes oxygen, that you could fight in the backyard?
I'm thinking zebra. I don't think zebras got the same.
They're very powerful kickers.
Are they really?
Yeah. Have you not seen them?
I've never seen a zebra kick. No. Oh. I was gonna say I know horses definitely would kill me.
Yep. Well, okay. Well, a zebra and a horse are like the same thing.
A little horse.
No, zebras are big.
Are they the same size?
Relatively.
As horses?
I mean,
they're smaller.
They're okay. They're not as big as a Clydesdale, but they're still relatively big.
And I wouldn't want to attack a fellow Z animal anyway. That was just that was the first thing that came to my head.
Okay. So you're just all over the place. You can't decide.
I'm just trying to think of it. I mean, I can't think of what's bigger than a dog.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like a cheetah, but I don't know. I don't want to get messed up with those teeth. Those claws are gonna mess me up.
Cheetah kill me for sure.
What about like what about Bigfoot? Think you could fight Bigfoot?
No, Bigfoot would win.
Bigfoot would win?
Bigfoot would win for
man.
Sure.
You couldn't take on Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's like 7 feet tall.
Ah, man, you could take him on.
Bigfoot could play on the Golden State Warriors.
That's fair.
I couldn't play on the Golden State Warriors.
So do you think like Kevin Durant could beat up Bigfoot?
No, not KD. LeBron, I think could.
LeBron could beat up Bigfoot.
KD's a little too strong.
Jokic could beat up
Bigfoot. Jokic could for sure.
Jokic would
Bigfoot. Jokic could beat up anybody in the NBA.
Oh my god.
That's not true. Isaiah Stewart might have his number.
Isaiah Stewart. Ice Stew. Beef Stew. Is he still on the Pistons? Was he ever on the Pistons?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think he's only been on the Pistons.
I don't know. I guess I'm going to maintain dog. Because I agree. Like, I can't think of anything too big. Like, for right now, all that's running through my head is dog or lion. And as much as I'd like to say that I could beat up a lion, there's no shot I'm beating up a lion.
No. Are sheeps bigger than
dogs? Yeah, they might be.
I could beat up a sheep.
You could beat up a sheep. You could definitely beat up a sheep.
What about like...
So maybe like a mountain goat.
That would probably be the limit.
Yeah. Oh, like deer. I feel like I could beat up a deer.
What kind of... Are we talking like a buck?
A white-tailed deer.
Oh, okay. White-tailed deer. Actually, that's a great point, too. I could mess up a deer.
Right?
A buck, though, I don't think I'm beating up a buck.
Yeah. I mean, you just grab by the horns.
But
grab life by the horns.
If I miss, he's stabbing
What about a bull? Technically, bullfighters do it all the time.
I'm not fighting a bull.
You're not gonna give it a shot?
No. No.
How much do we have time to train? Because if we have time to train, maybe I learn how to fight this bull, and then I take the bull on.
I feel like the way they're asking it is right now.
Oh, okay.
Like if I could train, I could become jacked and fight.
And then beat a Bigfoot?
And beat a Bigfoot. Yeah, exactly.
You think you're gonna get more jacked than you are now?
I'm losing my muscle, man.
If you get steroids, but
yeah, I could take some roids, beat a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Is Bigfoot? Would you consider him an animal? Or would you call
Bigfoot's an animal.
Would you call the Loch Ness Monster an animal?
Yeah. Well, that's a good question. Not all monsters are animals, but all animals are monsters.
No.
No.
Other way around.
All animals are monsters, but not all monsters are animals.
All animals are not. I think it's all monsters are animals, but not all animals are monsters.
All monsters are animals. That's not true, though.
What can be another monster?
The Yeti.
So what's the difference between Yeti? Isn't Yeti not just a cold Bigfoot?
What about like the Blob?
The Blob?
From Monsters vs. Aliens. That's not a monster. Animal.
Okay, that's a good...
Dr. Cockroach.
Dr. Cockroach is a cockroach.
Cockroach isn't an animal. It's a bug.
It's an insect?
It's an insect.
All right, well, we're getting technical here. Okay, fine.
Oh, you think insects are animals?
If I had to put them in a human or in animal category, they're going animal.
Oh, okay, yeah, human versus animal, but that's the... what?
They're closer to animals than to us.
I feel like you can't just put everything into one of two categories. You have to be a little bit more flexible.
What about the missing link? He would go animal for me.
Yeah, he's kind of like an animal. Monster. But he's like an amphibious animal.
So is the Loch Ness Monster. Oh, no.
Yeah, and I was saying the Loch Ness Monster is an animal.
Do you believe in Bigfoot, Yeti, Loch Ness Monster? Any of those tales?
Maybe the Yeti, but not the Loch Ness Monster. It's clearly been proven wrong. Bigfoot technically has it been? I don't know, but no, I don't think there's Bigfoot. But the Yeti, you put me in the mountains of Himalaya, I'm definitely scared that a Yeti's gonna come to me. Like if you're just like out in the middle of nowhere in there, like that thought is definitely entering my mind.
Wow.
That a man-eating, human-eating monster is just waiting out there, slowly hunting you down. That actually used to be like a fear of mine. Not like a fear of mine, but like something in my childhood imagination. So you know how when you're lying on your pillow and you can hear your heartbeat?
Yeah.
I used to, I don't know. I don't remember ever like getting like really in a tizzy about it, but I just remember like my childhood imagination, that noise wasn't my heartbeat. That noise was like the Yeti walking through snow, coming toward to get me. I don't know where that came from, but like I always pictured it like, and the funny thing was like, I guess I don't know how I figured the Earth was like super big. And so that's why, it never really got to me because it was still walking across Russia, and then I had to go through the Arctic Circle, and then I had to come down to Michigan. So, it was taking forever for it to get here. It took, it never ended up getting here, to be honest.
Yeah.
But that was...
Knock on wood.
Yeah, but that's what I always figured it was, because to me, it always sounded like footsteps through snow. Like I always thought it sounded a little crunchy, like footsteps through snow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's some fun lore from you.
Yeah. I just thought of that. I just remember that right now because we were talking about it.
I was never scared of Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, or the Yeti. I always wish they'd be real. Mm-hmm. Just for like some spice in life.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick one of those to be, I'd probably pick a Loch Ness Monster. That one seems like the
coolest.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of like underwater monsters.
Exactly. It's so much scarier, but it's so cool. It's so much cooler.
Yeah.
Like into some guy in the Arctic or some guy in the woods. Some guy in the water.
But I don't think the Loch Ness Monster is a guy. I think it's like
it is a girl, Nessie.
Yeah. But also like it again kind of goes back to our monsters, animals. Bigfoot and Yeti are like humanoid almost, whereas the Loch Ness Monster, I don't even know. It's like a giant snake, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's more dinosaur-esque.
Dinosaur.
Snake.
Yeah.
Let me look up a picture of Yeti.
Okay. Yeti, you mean Loch Ness?
Or Loch Ness, yeah.
So, anyways.
Yeah, it's kind of like a dragon. It looks like this.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was picturing.
It looks like Lapras from Pokemon.
It does. It totally does. I wonder if that's where they get the
maybe
the design from.
Well, I like Nessie.
Lapras,
I think
Loch
Nessie's
Ness.
very cute. I'm a big believer in Nessie. Shout out Nessie if you're watching.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Nessie if she was just a friendly
She
monster.
looks friendly.
She was a
Based
friendly
on
monster.
these very cute drawings.
Yeah.
She's very, very friendly.
Yeah.
That's pretty much everything I got. There's one more thing I wanted to talk about, which was the meteor shower we had.
Oh yeah, talk about it.
In case you guys didn't know, this past Sunday night, Monday morning, from midnight to 6 a.m., there was a meteor shower in North America, and I stayed up to watch it. I didn't get too far into it just because I had to work on Monday, and it was just exhausting. I was exhausted from the weekend. I ended up seeing one meteor shoot across the sky, and so I was very proud of myself for staying up to watch that. I only made it to like 1:15, 1:30 before I eventually clocked out. But how fun is that? I like seeing things in the sky, I guess.
Yeah.
The eclipse, the showers. I like seeing small stuff like that. There we go. There's another small thing I like doing. I like the small things.
Technically, I think they're relatively big things.
Meteor showers and
Yeah.
eclipses? Well, you weren't super. You were like, oh, the eclipse is whatever.
Okay, you were just totally misconstruing my words there.
What did you say about it?
I mean, yes. Afterwards, I was like, this ended up kind of being lame. Like, it wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be.
You didn't call it history. You're very anti-history.
No, I didn't call it history.
I was looking. Apparently, this meteor shower happens like once a year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's crazy for meteor showers to happen. I mean, the eclipse technically happens like all the time. It just, the path of totality rarely crosses the same path, you know?
Right.
Because we had like a partial eclipse back in 2017 or whatever. Do you remember that? So, I mean, I feel like you just went on attack there.
Sorry.
And I know that's what the viewers want, so I'm gonna
I was doing it for them.
for the bit.
Do it for her.
Do it for the bit. No, I mean, I think there's definitely the little things I enjoy. I feel like we just enjoy different little things in life. To be honest, you know.
Well,
I mean, I didn't bash the meteor shower either, but I definitely would enjoy a meteor shower, but I don't think I would enjoy it down here where you can't really see jack diddly squat. Like, I'd rather be up north watching this meteor shower.
It was good enough. I definitely could have seen stuff happen. I saw stars here, but it's not, as you said, not as great as up north.
You said you saw two?
I saw one. I thought I saw two, but the other one was just a normal star. The other one for sure was. It was either that or a shooting star. And I'm going to put money on the meteor. What was I going to say? Oh, I had something really good.
Oh, man.
Something really good.
Oh.
Well, that's disappointing. Is that where we're going to end it?
I guess that's how we're going to end it.
Oh, it's terrible.
The viewers will never know. The viewers may never know.
Golly, I don't know. All right, if I remember it, I'll throw it on the next podcast. It's the first thing I'm going to do.
Okay, good. Yeah, first thing. Must be the first thing.
The intro, there's no intro. It's just going to be, what was Zach thinking about last week?
Maybe that should be a segment. What was Zach thinking about last week?
What was Zach talking about?
We'll have a little theme song to go with it. What was Zach thinking about
Did you ever watch
last week?
iCarly?
Yes.
So there was a segment that was...
Did you just ask if I've ever seen iCarly?
Well, like the later seasons, there was a segment called What's Gibby Thinking About?
Oh.
What's Gibby thinking about?
I remember that.
You do remember that? Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Good old
we gotta
times.
come up with something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And to send us off,
yeah.
Ned Slavin.
Ned just walked through the door.
Wow. The parting message.
Yeah, hit us off with a go.
Give us something good.
You gotta talk really loud though.
It's 8:08.
And Heartbreak.
And I'm still at home. What does that mean?
No way!
Unbelievable.
It's not working?
Unbelievable.
Let's go! Oh, baby!
Wow.
Wow.
So it's a 3-day work week for Ned.
2 day.
2 day.
I got Thursday off.
You got Thursday off too?
Mm-hmm.
They gave that off to you, or
I
you
took it
actually
off.
took it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude.
Whoa.
This is the worst,
2-day
man.
work week? Oh my god.
I gotta go to work. You two get to hang out at home.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be hanging out.
Oh man.
We're gonna be getting some stuffing.
What? Getting some.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
stuffing each other.
He said what he said.
All right. Well, that's enough for me. Thank you all. We'll see you next week. Have a great week and a great weekend. And go USA.
Go USA, baby.